first impressions and kind of a wear test and review. And today I have the PUR 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer that I'll be trying out. I have mine in the shade LN2, which is a light neutral shade. I do not have my self tanner on right now, so I'm on the fair side, so that's what I got. And we are going to show the application process, and I will wear it throughout the day and then come back at the end and tell you guys my final thoughts. If you're interested in this type of video, please keep watching and please subscribe before you leave. But let's go ahead and get into the review. The box it comes in, the claims it has on the box are redefine complexion perfection with this groundbreaking long wear foundation and concealer that's formulated to instantly mask blemishes and imperfections, leaving behind a natural skin-like finish. This multi-purpose complexion miracle serves as both a foundation and concealer with a unique dual applicator component for quick and easy application. Conceal blemishes, dark spots, and imperfections with the targeted doe foot applicator, or achieve flawless all-over coverage with the pump. Packed with skin-loving ingredients, this longwear formula helps protect skin against environmental stressors like pollution and high-energy visible blue light for a healthier looking complexion. A lot of claims for a foundation. I don't know what they put in there to protect against the blue light, but okay. It says to use concealer unscrew cap to reveal doe foot applicator. Apply concealer directly onto imperfections and blend evenly onto skin. For foundation, used in the pump, apply 1 pump of foundation for lighter coverage and 2 to 3 pumps for fuller coverage. Apply directly onto a foundation brush and blend evenly onto skin. Okay, so I've already moisturized and primed and everything, just using my normal products to give it a fair chance. I want to use stuff that I've used before. Here's what the bottle looks like. So, like they said, there is a doe foot inside for like the concealer type. And then on the top here, they do also have a pump. Now me personally, I'm probably just gonna go in with the doe foot because it's easier for me that way and apply it directly onto my skin, even as a foundation, not as concealer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And see how it goes. And I'm just going to use my Sony Cash sponge that I've been using for a while. Like a medium coverage, and I did 2 dips with the doe foot into the bottle. And as you can see, I have a lot of redness through my nose and cheek area, which I get a lot from like applying moisturizer and primer and things like that. Some more here. And blemishes I have here. I mean, still not a full coverage. As you can see through here, the pink still has like, you know, a little bit of the redness coming through. That's with about 3 dips into the jar with the doe foot. I did put a little extra on my nose, so that's about 2.5 layers there. Still got the pink, you know, the red coming through there. Which usually I put concealer there anyhow, so hopefully that will help. Otherwise, everything else looks good. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage, but I think we got it to a good medium full. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my usual concealer and powder and everything else, and then I'll be right back. I'm just using the Tarte Shape Tape, which is what I usually use. So my Tarte Shape Tape laid down on it fine. It didn't, you know, pick it up or anything like that, so that is good that they mesh well together. I just wanted to show you guys that before I go and do everything else, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back after I've done the rest of my face. As you can see, everything laid on great. Used my Cover FX setting powder that I always use. You saw I used the Shape Tape. Just used my normal blush, bronzer, highlight. I did my normal setting routine, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish water along with All Nighter. I do that combo a lot of times because sometimes the All Nighter can feel a little drying, and then the primer water just adds a little bit of moisture in with it. So I like to mix those two because of that. So far so good. As you can see, I was able to cover up most of the redness I had here on my nose with the adding the concealer on top like I normally do. Covered up texture pretty good. Covered up the couple of blemishes I had down here pretty good. I'd still say it's a medium full coverage, not a full coverage, and that was with using, like I said, a 3. I prefer to use the doe foot. It's just easier for me and less of a mess that way to just apply it to the face. So I applied it like a concealer, but I did not use it as a concealer. But I dipped into it 3 times to get the coverage I do have. So now I'm going to wear it throughout the day. I have to go get my nails done, run a couple errands, go to the store, and who knows what we'll get into later on today. And then I will come back in this evening and check in with you guys, and we'll go over how it wore and how it's looking. So I will see you guys here in just a little bit. Guys, we are back after about 8 hours of wear now, and everything is still looking pretty good. I haven't touched up at all. Haven't done any extra powder or any touch up, any blotting, nothing at all like that. I've been out in the heat for a while, went got my nails done, ran some errands, and everything still looks pretty good. I don't see any breaking up or anything. We're off a little bit on my nose, which, like I said earlier, is my problem area, but it doesn't look bad at all. And the finish stayed pretty matte. Well, I wouldn't even say it's matte. It's a nice natural kind of a satin finish. It's not matte and drying, but it's not overly glowy, so you look oily. It's that good in between, just natural finish, which I really like. This is a foundation that I will definitely continue to wear, and I'll probably even try to find a shade that is my tan shade for when I apply self-tanner, just because I do like it that much. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Doesn't look or feel cakey, doesn't feel greasy. You barely can tell it's on, and even like touching it, you get no transfer at all. Everything that I did put on top of it blended perfectly. I didn't have any problems with any patchiness or anything like that, or it catching on and, you know, disrupting the foundation. So if you've been thinking about trying it, I would definitely recommend picking it up. I actually bought mine at Kohl's. They had all their PUR products 20% off, so I got a little bit off of it, which was nice. If there is another foundation or anything that you would like me to do a test on, let me know below and I'll be glad to do so.